Hello and welcome to my channel, Sadie Creates Magic. I am Sadie. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about why maybe you've been holding back from truly stepping into your full potential. Why have you been holding back? And maybe this is a moment that you're realizing that you have been holding back. So I'm going to share some guidances and some tips and some things that I have learned in my experience and also in my trainings. All right, so have you been holding yourself back? Have you been holding yourself back from fully stepping into your power, your desires, your goals, your dreams, and even like just fully expressing yourself as you? Have you been holding yourself back from being you? Because there's so much magic in being you, in being yourself, and showing up in the way that your heart is just like beating for you to do so. So we find ourselves in these moments where we might be holding back. And one reason, there is nothing wrong with you. First, there is nothing wrong with you if you're finding yourself in a place of resistance. If you are resisting doing the things that are going to bring you big, beautiful change. Because when we start doing things that are different and we start going for these goals and we start taking actions in these ways, this is the unknown. This is unknown to our subconscious mind. And this is change. So our subconscious mind, it's a way of what it thinks is safe. Is by unconsciously. Sometimes we hold ourselves back and we don't even realize that we're doing it. It's an unconscious behavior because it comes down to the beliefs that are within our subconscious mind. And we get in this place of resistance where maybe we stop showing up. Maybe we don't even realize that we're distracting ourselves from doing the things. Maybe you sit down to work and then you're like, oh man, I gotta clean this space, or I gotta do this thing, and you find yourself every time you go to work, you don't do it. Every time you go to do that thing that's going to bring you big, beautiful change and one step closer to who you desire to be and the life that you desire to have, that's when our subconscious can kick in. And it is so funny what our subconscious mind can do and guide us in moments of the unknown, in moments of taking these actions and doing these things different. And it's not scary. It's not going to be unsafe. And it's just really having the awareness to realize that you have come to a place of resistance. And when you realize this is beautiful because awareness is everything for so many things. It's all things. So when you become aware and you're like, oh, I stopped showing up. I stopped showing up fully. I'm not completing the task that I want to complete. And I don't know why, because man, do I want to do the things. Man, do I want to embody this version of myself that is living the life that I know is meant for me. So we hold ourselves back. And we do this consciously and unconsciously. Like, you might be fully aware that you're holding yourself back. We've been there, we've all been there, We have these moments where we just don't do it and we get frustrated with ourselves. Like, why am I not doing this thing? It's because we just need to take a moment to acknowledge the fear that is in the resistance that's in between you and where you are going. In between you and who you desire to be. In between you and taking the actions. And there is many ways to stop holding back. And the first thing is to do something about it. The first thing is to take the step forward. The first thing is to be like, acknowledgement. I see that I've been holding myself back, and I acknowledge the feelings that maybe I haven't been feeling. I acknowledge that maybe this feels scary. I acknowledge that maybe I've been allowing judgment of others and judgment of myself, keeping me from actually doing the things. Because actually, the only judgment that there is the one that you hold within your mind. Because we allow these judgments that don't even exist to keep us from actually showing up and doing the damn thing, you know? And so maybe we've been judging ourselves and creating stories of what others may think or see when we show up in our full potential, when we show up in our magic, when we share parts of ourselves that have been so badly desiring to be seen. Because we feel it's not safe to be us. We feel it's not safe to show up in these ways. We feel like maybe we're not good enough. Not true. You're more than capable and so good enough to do exactly whatever it is that you desire to do. We have our desires for a reason. We have our desires for a reason because it's our soul whispering. Our soul whispering to us saying, this is part of our journey and it's going to be so fun. The best part is it's actually so much fun once we step forward and let go of the reins. We let go of the reins. We stop trying to control the outcome so much and actually just move. Move with freedom, move with trust, and do the things and trust in the whole bigger picture. So maybe you've been holding yourself back, which is totally okay. And actually, it's part of this experience. It's part of your journey and it's part of your growth. Because in these moments where we hold ourselves back, in these moments where we pause, there's purpose in there. There's a purpose in the pause. There's a purpose in all of it, because in this moment, you're growing through a shift. You're growing through it. You're shifting because we are hitting our next level of self. And in these next levels is resistance at times, because resistance shows up when we are about to move through a beautiful transformation of self. And it's just so exciting. It really, really is. But it might not feel so exciting when we are in a moment of frustration and sadness and doubt and worry and fear of showing up, of doing the thing. But we just have to keep going, and we just have to keep moving. Keep moving forward. One small step creates massive momentum. So how can you show up today with one small step? And maybe it is being like, okay, I feel like I'm hitting this point where I'm hitting some beliefs within my mind, these limiting beliefs. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing these limiting beliefs that I hold within my subconscious mind. Maybe I'm going to look into how to shift those, how to reprogram that. I'm going to find a tool, or I don't even have to find it. I could put the energy out to the universe, be like, all right, I see this, I acknowledge it. Show me, guide me, help me. And then you'll be surprised at what shows up for you, or these aha moments you have when you allow yourself to be grounded and present enough to hear it. So, you may be holding yourself back. You may be holding yourself back. And this is that moment for you where you let go. Let go of what you've been holding on to. You trust yourself. You trust your gifts. You trust your skills. You trust what you know, and you trust what you don't know. But in the unknowing is everything that you desire to be, do, and have. The unknown, the new, the change. Because the known is a familiar place. And we hit these points of the same thing over and over again. And that's where we're like, man, I'm ready for change. I'm ready. I'm ready to be doing things differently. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to not be someone who sits and watches other people go after their dreams and me do another day of not going after my dreams. So, it's time to move forward and take the steps that you know that you need to take. We always know, at least the first step. We have an idea of the direction we want to go, right? What is that step for you? And let it be small, let it be big, but just know all it takes is one small step and then another and another. And you don't need to know all of them because they come to you as you keep moving forward. That is trusting in the unknown, and that's trusting in yourself, and that's trusting in the universe and spirit, because we co-create this experience together. And maybe you've thought you've been doing this alone this whole time, but you have not been alone. Maybe you just haven't been open to knowing that you're being supported on an energetic level, in a frequency way, that they are here with you in this moment, always. So maybe it's time to ask for support. Maybe it's time to ask for some guidance, some clarity. Show me where I've been holding on. Show me how to let go of where I've been holding on. Maybe it's time to breathe some peace into your heart and get grounded. So, now is the time to let go. Now is the time to stop holding yourself back. It's time to stop holding yourself back, because you know you're meant for beautiful, beautiful things. You wouldn't have the desires that you do, and you wouldn't be watching this video. But you are. You're here. You're watching this. You're listening to me speak, share my experiences of things that I've felt in my way of holding myself back. And that's why I'm making this video, because I've moved through it. I've seen it. I felt it. I was confused. I was lost. I asked for the guidance. I listened. And I kept moving forward, and I never gave up. Still moving forward. No matter where you are in your path, resistance can show up. No matter where you are, but the beautiful thing about it is that you learn to see it, feel it, realize when it's happening. And then you're like, I know how to move through this. Maybe I'm relearning something that I needed to strengthen that muscle. We're building muscles here, muscles of growth and transformation. And yeah, so just know that you got this. And it's okay to be where you are right now, but also it's time to move forward. It's time to stop holding yourself back, because life is so much more fun when we stop creating the worry and the doubt and creating these things that are just roadblocks. It's kind of funny how we build our own roadblocks with our minds, right? But the beautiful thing about it is that we can take them away and open up a beautiful path for us to follow to the things that we desire to have, which they're already yours. All these things are already yours, and that's the beautiful thing about it, is that you can tap into this right now in your energy, within your mind, your body, your words, and your actions. So, just know, this is a moment of pure transformation for you. And now it's time to move forward. And if any of this resonates for you, give this video a like and subscribe and follow me. And I share many, many things along the topics of personal transformation and growth and mindset and energetics and the magic that exists within and all around us. All right. Have such a beautiful day, and see you in my next one.